Welcome to Basic English Stream. I'm Roy, and I have a small supermarket mystery today.
A mystery? Did your vegetables disappear? Or did your shopping bag walk away?
Neither. I found 4 supermarket receipts in my pocket, but this morning I still had no milk.
4 receipts in 1 week and no milk? That is impressive, in a very unhelpful way.
Thank you. I bought snacks, soap, noodles, and a tiny plant. The milk never entered my basket.
Then today's topic is perfect. We are learning to answer. How often do you go grocery shopping?
We will talk about frequency, shopping days, usual groceries, and those little emergency trips.
Our main frame is, I go grocery shopping and I usually buy underscore.
My honest answer is, I go too often, and I usually forget the important thing.
Honest English is useful English. By the end, you can describe your real shopping habit in 6 clear lines, answer a follow-up question, and explain one change without feeling stuck.
Will we learn once a week, twice a week, and every few days?
Yes. Plus useful phrases like run out of, stock up on, and make a quick grocery run.
Before we start, listen for one regular trip and one surprise trip. Then repeat one sentence aloud.
Save this episode for tomorrow. Listen again, change the day and food, and make the sentence yours.
Okay, shopping list ready, imaginary basket ready, and this time, milk is number 1.
Roy, how often do you go grocery shopping in a normal week?
I usually go 3 times a week. I do 1 main trip and 2 small trips after work.
Good. How often asks about frequency. Frequency means how many times something happens in a period of time.
In this conversation, the period is 1 week. I can say, I shop twice a week.
Exactly. 1 time is once, 2 times is twice. And after that, we say 3 times or 4 times.
So not 2 times a week?
People understand it. But twice a week is shorter and more natural in everyday English.
I go once a week. She goes twice a month. We shop 3 times a week.
Perfect. You can also say every day, every weekend, every other week, or every few days.
What does every other week mean?
It means 1 week yes, the next week no, then yes again. For example, I buy heavy household items every other week.
1 week rice, next week rest, then rice again. My arms understand that schedule.
Exactly. Now notice usually. Put it before the main verb. I usually shop on Saturday.
With be, it comes after the verb. The supermarket is usually quiet in the morning.
Well done. We can use often, sometimes, rarely, and never in the same positions.
Can I say, I go supermarket on Sunday?
Add 2 small words. I go to the supermarket on Sunday. We need to, the, and on before the day.
I go to the supermarket on Sunday, but I sometimes order groceries online on Wednesday.
Great contrast. Grocery shopping can happen in a store or online. Groceries are food and home items you buy regularly.
For example, rice, eggs, fruit, toothpaste, and soap are groceries in my weekly basket.
Tell me how those 4 receipts happened. Start with the first trip.
On Monday, I made a quick grocery run after work because I had run out of eggs.
A grocery run is a short trip to buy groceries. In your story, it was a quick trip after work.
I can say, I made a grocery run for eggs and bread before dinner.
And run out of means you used all of something and have none left, right?
Yes, I had no eggs left. In real life, you can say, we ran out of rice, so I went to the store.
What happened on the second trip?
On Wednesday, I went in hungry without a list. I bought cookies, juice, and 3 kinds of noodles.
That sounds like an impulse buy party.
impulse buy is when you buy something suddenly without planning it.
Exactly. In this story, the cookies were an impulse buy. For example, that bright cup was an impulse buy at the checkout.
The third trip was Friday. I needed vegetables for soup, but I already had 2 bags of carrots at home.
2 bags? Your fridge was building a carrot collection.
Yes. I did not check what I had, so I bought the same staple again.
A staple is something you use often and usually keep at home. Rice, eggs, milk, and onions can be staples.
In our story, carrots became an accidental staple. A normal example is, rice is a staple in my kitchen.
And receipt number 4?
Saturday morning. I went back for milk, saw the tiny plant near the door, bought it, and forgot the milk again.
The plant has a home, but your coffee still has no milk.
That was when I made a simple plan. Check the kitchen, write a list, and choose one main shopping day.
A main shopping day helps you stock up on regular items. Stock up on means buy enough for several days or weeks.
For example, I stock up on rice and frozen vegetables every other Saturday.
Does one main trip also help you follow a budget?
Yes, a budget is the amount of money you plan to spend. My weekly grocery budget gives my basket a clear limit.
In this conversation, the budget helps you choose needs before surprises. For example, my grocery budget is $50 this week.
I used to check the price only after the cashier showed me the total. That was a dramatic moment.
The receipt should record your plan, not introduce you to a surprise ending.
Now I divide my list into staples, fresh food, and one optional treat. I check each part before I pay.
That system is simple, but it gives you useful English too. I need these items, and this one is optional.
Listeners can use any currency. The important skill is explaining the plan, not naming a perfect number.
A list is like a small map. It does not stop every surprise, but it helps your basket reach the right place.
And shopping hungry is like giving the cookie aisle my bank card.
Listeners, what do you often run out of? Milk, eggs, fruit, or something else?
Pause and say, I often run out of shit, so I make a quick grocery run.
Write that line in the comments if it is true for you. Then listen again tomorrow and add a day.
Let us practice 3 real conversations and build a complete answer.
Scene 1. A new coworker asks where you buy groceries and how often you go.
I usually go to the supermarket near my home twice a week. I buy fruit, eggs, rice, and milk. How about you?
I order groceries online once a week, but I visit the local market for fresh vegetables on Saturday.
Notice the conversation skill. Answer the frequency. Add 2 details, then ask, how about you?
Scene 2. Your roommate says, we have no rice. What can you say?
We have run out of rice. I am making a grocery run after work. Do we need anything else?
Excellent. Do we need anything else? Helps you make a useful shared list.
Can I say we finished the rice?
It is understandable, but we have run out of rice focuses on having none left. It fits this situation naturally.
Scene 3. I cannot find oatmeal in a crowded supermarket. Excuse me, which aisle has the oatmeal?
A worker may say, it is in aisle 6, next to the cereal.
Aisle means the long walking space between shelves. In this scene, aisle 6 has breakfast food.
For example, the tea is at the end of aisle 3. Start with, excuse me, to sound friendly.
Crowded means full of many people, so moving is difficult?
Yes. In our scene, the store is crowded after work. You can say, I shop early because it is less crowded.
Time also changes frequency. A person with a small fridge may shop every few days.
Right. A large family may shop often, while one person may do one planned trip each week.
There is no perfect number. Your job is to explain your real habit clearly, even with simple words.
Build 6 lines now. I go grocery shopping. My main shopping day is.
I usually buy. I sometimes make an extra trip because.
I shop in the store or online because. How about you?
Take 5 seconds. Short answers are welcome, and small grammar mistakes do not cancel good communication.
Our golden phrases are once a week, twice a week, every few days, and every other week.
Make a grocery run. Run out of. Stock up on. Write a shopping list. And buy groceries.
Choose 4 phrases. Say them once slowly. Then use 2 in one true answer. Let us check our basket and keep only the English we really need.
Answer how often with once a week, twice a month, 3 times a week, or every few days.
Place, usually before a main verb. I usually shop on Saturday.
Remember the small words. I go to the supermarket on Sunday.
Use buy groceries, not make groceries. Say we ran out of milk when none is left.
A quick grocery run is a short trip. Stock up on rice means buy enough for later.
Staples are regular kitchen items, and an impulse buy is something unplanned.
Now complete your 60-second supermarket mission. Speak after each prompt.
I go grocery shopping times a week. My main shopping day is Bert.
I usually buy both. I sometimes make an extra trip because I run out of both.
I prefer shopping in the store or online because. How about you?
If you forget a word, say food, home items, or the thing I need. Keep the conversation moving.
Tomorrow, listen without reading and change one detail. The frequency, the day, or one item.
Our comment question is, what item do you forget most often when you shop?
Write one true line. I shop Blick, and I often forget Blick.
Thank you for practicing real-life English with Lisa and me on Basic English Stream.
Stay with us for the next easy English listening practice in Season 1, My Everyday Life.
Save this episode, return tomorrow, and repeat one useful shopping sentence aloud.
Share it with a learner friend and tell us which everyday situation should become a future practice.
Listen clearly. Build one sentence. Use it today.
Bye-bye, and keep your English flowing.